Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Miami Heat. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Miami, they're in the upper part of the conference records right now, win 5th place. And, of course, there's the Bulls. They're down in the 9th position.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Bulls. A chance now for them to move to 2-1 in the NBA Cup group play with a win here tonight.
It's a swing game, really. A win, and they have a chance to advance. But if they drop this one, I don't see any way they get to that quarterfinal round.
And seeing how things are shaking out for the Heat as well. It's their 3rd game in the NBA Cup, and they really need a win tonight to stay alive.
Yeah, they're 1-1 thus far, so another loss probably knocks them out. It's going to be a tall task for them tonight, though, on the road.
And stolen by Giddey. White finds Giddey. Now Buzelis, 11 points last game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And Miami has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here is Giddey. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
First free throw is good. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
That one is no good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And here's Adebayo. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic, comes up empty down low.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's White. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adebayo down low. Over Buzelis. Adebayo with the bucket.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Now Ware. Three-pointer. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Buzelis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Giddey against Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Powell against Herter. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Here's Larson. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
The Heat trail by 3. Mitchell passes to Ware. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Trailblazers.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Here's Mitchell. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Right the pass to Herter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
White with it. He had 25 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Herter from outside the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Adebayo passes to Powell. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Larson. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. Ware kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The free throw drops for Powell. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Good on the second free throw. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
nails the third. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Jovic. Puck is outside. It's deflected and stolen by Giddey for the finish, and he goes in for the dunk.
And everyone loves winning, especially a guy like Giddey.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. The Heat with the lead. Smith feeling it out a bit. Powell finds Wiggins, goes up with the strike. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Herter. And here's White, guarded by Powell. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time. Miami leading by 4. Smith outside. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. Fades. The shot's good. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
And yes, it's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chicago has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Giddey. Pass to White. Stolen away. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Powell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Steps back. Out to White. Fires from deep. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Love the catch-and-shoot approach. I like when White makes quick decisions on offense.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Bulls. It's checked in for Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in for Kevin Herter. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Miami. Jonas comes in for Smith. The Heat leading by 5. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Jovic. Now Fontecchio. Is outside. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Bulls. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Heat knocking down the tray. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Pass to Wiggins. Fontecchio, defended by Dosunmu. On the wing, Hawkins. No scoring in this one. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Up top, Hawkins. Here's Jovic. Vucevic defending. Jovic, no good. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. We're at the end of the first, Clark, and a close game so far. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith. Then it's Okoro. And it's Asenge in at the 4 spot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Smith, the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Asenge. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. Wow, that's rock-solid defense on a really good scorer.
Jones, the pass to Okoro. Back to Jones. To the inside. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith, the pass to Wiggins. Hawkins outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the first one drops. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Jonas is checked in for Smith. And Adebayo drops them both. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
Giddey against Jaquez. Giddey, no good. And Miami shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Ooh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. From deep, Herter sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Jonas. Here's Fontecchio. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Giddey. Now Buzelis. And here's Herter. Gets an open look and hits. Herter's got 5.
And Herter knows he has the green light to take these shots, which is why he fires away.
Pass to Wiggins. To the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Josh Giddey.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. The Heat also with the sub. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jonas. And Herter gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Fontecchio. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
A baseline J. Jones, no luck.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Jovic. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Giddey surveying the D. It's stolen by Adebayo. Inside, it's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 6. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Miami. Pass to Larson. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. They've got an 8-0 run. Jones kicks to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Over Adebayo. And again, Chicago. No good. To the paint. Now where? 5 points in the game. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 6. On the wing, Jones. Giddey against Powell. Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Here's Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's one he knows he should have played.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo has to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. White, he's checked in for Jones. And Adebayo, no good on that one. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament. And, Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'm telling you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Giddey against Mitchell. Giddey the pass to Herter. Here's Buzelis. Trying to find Vucevic. It's a to him. Can't cash in from close range. Mitchell outside. Down low. Here's Ware. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. And this now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Fourth, Davion Mitchell.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for him to go it alone.
Yeah, and when you can shoot it like he can, why not? Just the threat of their shooting makes them more effective at this point.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Wiggins. Powell left side. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here is Giddey. He has 5. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Ware. And it's Vucevic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mitchell against Giddey. And Mitchell gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Vucevic has got 9.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Powell, the pass to Larson. Now Wiggins. Powell outside. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And Vucevic throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Herter. Buzelis sets a screen for Herter. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Out to Powell. It's stolen by Buzelis. Giddey against Powell. Giddey the pass to White. Now here's Herter. Vucevic is screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Mitchell with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Powell, that's good.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
To the middle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Jamie Buckhead.
Here's Mitchell. Three seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Heading back to the Heat for a moment, they're right in the middle of a highly contested battle.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Here's Giddey. On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator. Aside from Tyler Hero, for all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Giddey kicks to Herter. A three-pointer, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Chicago on defense. Outside, Adebayo. Tipped away. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. White setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Herter. Over in the corner, White. No good on the triple. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Herter. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You have to appreciate Kevin Herter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Herter. Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
And Herter drops. Them both. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Just 4 to shoot. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. It's stolen by Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Such a reliable scorer. Herter is good for double digits most nights, and he has been huge in this one.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Powell outside. To Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Larson. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Right side, White. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Aggressive on the interior. White takes the hit and completes the play.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell to end the cold streak. Buzelis grabs the board. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Vucevic finds Herter. Back to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Vucevic is screen on Powell. Here's Herter. It's tipped. Powell left side. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Down low, Herter, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Herter's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell passes to Wade, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bulls leading by 3, and Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Is checked in for Josh Giddey. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Well, you look at Ware, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Here's Jones. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Powell against Herter. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Herter's got 18 points in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Adebayo. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Buzelis. And here's Herter. to the inside. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Adebayo, and the layup falls. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Now Mitchell. They set the pick. Pass to Larson. Jones against Mitchell. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Herter finds White. Now here's Vucevic. Powell with the steal. Outside, Adebayo. Mitchell in the corner. It's stolen by Buzelis. White inside, covered by Mitchell. Inside, here's Ware, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Miami on defense. Outside, Jones. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Fontecchio. 4 on the shot clock. And Smith with the stuff.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Jones kicks to White. Pass to Smith. Back to White. Jones for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Hawkins. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's White missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got 9.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
Smith the pass to Herter. Outside, White. With the drive. And White with the stuff.
When White gets going at full speed, it is tricky to get in front of this man.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Jaquez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jaquez has got his first basket of the night.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Smith. And here's Herter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith sets the pick for Herter. Here's Buzelis. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Back to Fontecchio. Wiggins, a screen on White. Jaquez, and there's another one for the Heat.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Jones. Oh, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat out front, up by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. The kick out to Williams. Jones against Jaquez. Shoots from 12. Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Jaquez outside. Jovic passes to Adebayo. Over Smith. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 22.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Pass to Dosunmu. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Heat with the lead. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jaquez the pass to Jovic. And he gets the bucket. Jovic has got his first bucket in this one.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And stolen by Wiggins. One-on-one here. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Chicago needs to get off a shot here. With the clock winding down, and then Smith with the jam.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that
kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Jones drives in, shoots over Hakem. Jones, no luck.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside, Adebayo. Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. And it's Smith missing. The Heat leading by 7. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. Now Adebayo over Smith. Rebound by Smith. Jaquez against Giddey. Outside, Jones. And he drops it in from the low post.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Powell's checked in. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A three-pointer. Wiggins knocks down the three ball. Wiggins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Giddey, no one near Smith as he lets it go. Misses the three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Adebayo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Giddey. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So for the Bulls. Buzelis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Jones. He hits the second from the line. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Huerter outside. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giddey against Powell. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Miami with another.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Giddey kicks to Herter. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Herter. Picked by Vucevic to the middle. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Bulls trail by 7. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's go.
Different look for Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Fontecchio, and Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. White the pass to Herter. Now here's Giddey. And Ware pulls it down. Miami leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Adebayo. Puts it up from 12. They get it back. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Takes the 3.
Got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And Giddey gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mitchell passes to Pop. Now here's Wiggins. He's defended by Herter. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Bulls trail by 5. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Now Herter. Now Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Now Vucevic. The response. Slamming it home.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Now Adebayo. Now Mitchell. Ware with it. That's off. Here's Vucevic. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Here's the floater, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now Vucevic. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. Giddey defending. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now Vucevic, and it's swapped. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Wiggins fires, buries the jumper.
If there was any question about the clutch, Gene, you know Wiggins has it.
Bulls trail by 5. Now here's Giddey.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Mitchell outside. Here's Wiggins. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Now Adebayo. It's good.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Check in for the Heat. Herder against Wiggins. Vucevic is screen on Wiggins. Herder.
Seems like the pressure isn't getting to Herder.
And here is Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Gold foul. Josh Giddey. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Miami. Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Vucevic is screen on Wiggins. And the layup is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kevin Herder. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami. Davion Mitchell. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead. Trying to close that door.
Wiggins. The 3 doesn't go. And so it's Miami winning this one. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.